What the hell was that? That wasn't a typewriter. There were actual colors. It didn't say skagg. There was no S. There was no 3. Correct. The moniker you know as skagg3 is now retired. But the YouTuber you know is not. The last year or so has been a ton of fun on YouTube. And honestly, it's something I didn't really foresee happening. And now it's something I want to take seriously and something I want to professionalize. I don't want to be some anonymous internet shitposter, and I say that with no offense intended to those of you who are remarkably skilled in your craft. I just want to be me. I want to be Matt. So I'm going with it. And no, I won't be mad if you still want to call me skagg. This isn't some preferred pronoun or preferred name issue. And honestly, many of you frequently call me things far worse. This move is really exciting for me because my entire YouTube career up until this point has been something to hide, something to keep secret, something I wanted strictly separate from my personal life. The select few of you who have been here on my channel for years know I started off making Call of Duty videos, playing the game with my friends, highlighting encounters we'd have with enemy players who would talk trash and rage. It was a total side hobby in my life, not something I considered to be important or a priority, or certainly important to other people. Over time, the games got kinda stale, and so I evolved to do more cultural and political commentary, but I was still doing that over video game footage, until I worked up the courage to appear on camera and do it the proper way. Or at least as proper as you can, recording on a toaster. Truthfully, it was this GoPro, and I didn't have a lighting kit. I would just sit in front of a window, and hopefully it was a nice sunny day with enough light to make an okay looking video. The name skagg was an inside joke insult between my friends and I in high school, and 3 is my lucky number. So when I made my video game accounts, skagg3. Just sort of an insignificant internet name. I certainly never intended to become a public social commentator under that name. I never intended to be taken seriously under that name. It just sort of happened. And I kind of needed to keep my personal name and my commentary separate. At the time, I was working in a social justice infested environment, and you never know which friends or family members might get offended by your crude joke or your wrong political opinion. And so I've done that for about a year now. Social commentary under the name skagg3. And even though the production was retrospectively awful, I gained some traction with my thoughts and my crappy jokes. Week by week, I became more invested in this project. Week by week, it became something more significant than it was previously. And strangely, as I was gaining traction, I was worried one of my videos might fall into the wrong hands. Maybe my employer would see one and ask me to stop making them. Maybe a friend or a family member would see one and be upset by what I'd said. It wasn't until earlier this summer that I realized how foolish that outlook is. Why am I wasting time appeasing people who don't get it? Why am I wasting time regurgitating ideas to authority rather than challenging them? Why am I wasting time and energy to create some work product I don't care about that will sit unread on the desk of another person who doesn't care about it, when I could use that time and energy to create something I actually enjoy and that other people actually enjoy too? Why am I hiding from my passion, hoping other people don't find it, instead of embracing it and maximizing it as best I can? Socrates said the unexamined life is not worth living. Without good answers to those questions, I said, fuck it. I quit my day job in July and decided to take some time off with the money I've saved to see what I can do on my own, to embrace the progress I've made, to be me, to promote myself on my product, not hide from it. And so that's what I'm doing. I don't have delusional expectations to have a livable career off of YouTube, but maybe YouTube is a path I can use to find something better, to find something discussing and debating and dissecting ideas, not regurgitating the right ones to boss man. Maybe I can make that happen, and maybe I can't, but there's only one way to find out, and that's by giving it my best effort. So that's why I've rebranded. I don't want to be some anonymous internet shitlord. I want to be me. I want to be Matt. I want to rise or fall on my own talents. Lastly, and this is the part I hate.
Guys, if you like the show, you can support me on Patreon.
I hate when Patreon and begging for money is always front and center. But a few of you have asked me specifically how you can support the project. I've set up a Patreon page for monthly support and a PayPal link for one-time contributions, but this is the only time you're going to hear me mention it. My goal on this channel is creating conversations and laughs. If you decide they're worthy of your support, I am honored, dare I say privileged, to have it.
You're fucking a white male!
I know. It's the best. The passion I have for creating media relies on the listener. I love making YouTube videos, sure. But the satisfaction comes from the emails, from the YouTube comments, from the tweets that let me know you enjoy them, that challenge my reasoning, that crack jokes at my expense. All of these let me know that I am prompting thought. And that is what makes this work satisfying. Oddly enough, though I will never speak with most of the people watching this channel, you are getting the most honest version of myself. My unfiltered ideas that I would otherwise only share with my closest family and friends. And maybe not even them. Over the last few years, this channel has been an outlet for my true thoughts in a world where I otherwise had to self-censor and say what others wanted me to say. For listening to my videos and for enjoying them, you have my thanks. It's thanks to you that I have motivation to continue. And honestly, that is a motivation that has now changed the direction of my life. Which direction, I don't know. But I'm confident every fork leads to happiness. So seriously, thanks as always for listening and for supporting this channel. Always appreciate that thoughtful discussion down below and especially over on Twitter. That is now at MC on YT. And I hope you're perfectly clear why I appreciate it. You're always welcome to come hang out and chat in my live streams. Those are linked down in the description. Looking forward to it, friends. Okay, bye.